Bebop and Bebe is a mother-daughter TikTok account which at first glance already causes a feeling that something is off. When looking at the comments on their videos, you will find wild conspiracies telling Bebop and Bebe to wear a certain color if they are being kidnapped, or comments pointing out questionable objects in a video such as handcuffs or speakers. But in some videos, the about 9-year-old Bebop is dressed up in some sick fetish clothing. Even with many people worrying about them being kidnapped, Bebop and Bebe impudently advertise an interview on a sketchy website where they apparently break their silence and reveal all secrets about them being kidnapped. But this interview hides behind a disgusting paywall. Follow along as we uncover the truth behind this disgusting mother that does not only arguably exploit a 9-year-old daughter, but also tries to scam every single one of her viewers that are just worried about their well-being. The main character of the channel Bebop and Bebe with 6.7 million followers is a girl named Bebop who is guessed to be around 9 years old. She is mainly performing acts of lip syncing or comedic skits with the intention to entertain the viewer. Bebop's mother, who goes by the name Bebe, seems to be the person that is managing the channel from the background, even though she appears in every single video. Initially, the viewer observes that not only the mother is wearing a lot of makeup, but Bebop is also wearing extreme amounts of makeup, which many people find very unsettling for her age. She's also been found wearing clothes that can be correlated to some sort of fetishes, like her being put on a leash or her wearing a police suit with a choker on. The video where Bebop is wearing a choker can't be found on TikTok or YouTube. It only exists on another platform called Likey, which is literally called the pedophile's paradise by experts, but we will get in more detail about this later. It gets really concerning after seeing what Bebe makes her daughter do in those videos just to get some views. In the first few seconds of some regular video, Bebop is found using the domestic violence hand signal, which is used to alert the public that she is currently in danger at home but is unable to speak about it. This got many people worried that the girl, or the mother and the girl, are victims of domestic violence and are therefore currently in danger, ultimately leading to the video getting more comments and shares, which led to the video being recommended more on people's For You page. Not only that, but many people went on Bebop and Bebe's TikTok account and looked through other content they put out, so they could find clues on whether or not they both are actually in danger. Bebop and Bebe did not only gain many views and money, but their videos are also getting extreme amounts of comments, since people are telling them to wear a certain color if they are being kidnapped. It is a never-ending cycle. In one video, the top comment is, "Wear blue in your next video if you are kidnapped/in danger." And on the next video, the top comment is, "Someone said wear blue in the next vid if you are kidnapped." Both comments have thousands of likes, which means that there are also thousands of people, if not more, that think that Bebop and Bebe are actually in danger. It can be said with a lot of certainty that Bebe is fully aware that her viewers have the suspicion that they are being kidnapped. If you go to their link tree, which is findable on their bio, their bottom 3 links lead to the National Center for Domestic Violence, the National Center for Exploited Children, and an organization that is trying to stop human trafficking. If there is still doubt left that Bebe is unaware of the kidnapping situation, she literally mentions the Rolling Stone article that was made about her, with the question if she's actually being kidnapped. People were so worried about Bebop and Bebe that there were many videos made about them. Some videos were from people that had genuine intentions of trying to understand or raise awareness about the situation. And then there were the people who did no research whatsoever about the situation and made completely bogus claims to garner views. Shockingly enough, the video claiming that there is proof that they are being kidnapped has 1.2 million likes, 7,500 shares, and 14.2 million views. It got to the point where even whole subreddits were made that are investigating Bebop and Bebe's kidnapping. The biggest subreddit about this mystery is named r/Bebop and Bebe, with about 1.6 thousand members, where people are still regularly posting updates. The main reasons people thought that Bebop and Bebe are both being kidnapped and forced to do these videos are very far-fetched. At first, people found the speakers on their walls to be very suspicious. They had the theory that the person who kidnapped Bebop and Bebe was giving instructions to them by using the speakers, completely disregarding the fact that wall speakers are not an extremely unusual thing to find in someone's household. Then, people were suspicious of the locks Bebop and Bebe had on their door, since apparently having locks on a door directly means that you're actually locked in the room. Not to mention that the lock is manageable from the inside, so if anyone was actually imprisoning them inside of a room, the lock would be on the outside. And one of the most obnoxious but still widest spread theories of all is with the comments saying to wear a certain color if they are in danger, and them apparently actually doing it. On average, their videos have about 5,000 comments, so there's probably one comment for every color of the color wheel. Now when someone sees the comment, someone in the last video said wear black if you're in danger, and look, they go back to the last video to check the comments, and with no wonder, they find someone actually commenting this, so they like the comment. And when thousands of people do this, the comment telling them to wear black suddenly gets a bunch of likes and becomes a top comment. But if there was a kidnapper, wouldn't he choose the clothes for them to wear in their videos? Shockingly enough, the most popular video about Bebop and Bebe's kidnapping has 38.1 million views and 2.1 million likes, which is 21 times higher than our goal of 100k subscribers before the end of 2023. So don't forget to subscribe. To this day, no clear statement has come from Bebop and Bebe in which they talk about the kidnapping allegations, because clarifying things would give them a strategic disadvantage. The mother knows exactly what she's doing. The only reason they really have a platform in the first place is because people care about them and their well-being and try to investigate this channel. But Bebe would rather mislead tens of thousands of people just so she can earn some money. If they suddenly decided to make a video talking about how they are not being kidnapped and that all those things that are said about them are simply not true, they would lose half of their views and comments, since people finally have an answer to all of their questions. People would also stop making TikToks about them, saying that Bebop and Bebe are potential victims of human trafficking. Bebop and Bebe put more gas into the fire by doing suspicious acts that hint that they could actually be in some serious danger, like filming a skit where they show that Bebop is being held captive in a room, and to clear up all uncertainties about them being actually kidnapped, you can literally see that they are out in the public doing activities. People were also going as far as comparing missing posters of a girl named Ava Baldwin, who went missing in the year 2015, with Bebop, and were also comparing Ava Baldwin's mother Katrin with the mother of Bebop. Many people got to the conclusion that the missing girl must be Bebop and the missing mother must be Bebe because they look alike. Does anyone know their real names? Kate and Ava Baldwin. That's not been confirmed though. Look at the resemblance. It's just an educated guess. Nothing is confirmed. However, the age of the missing girl Ava doesn't match the age of Bebop. As mentioned earlier, Ava would today be almost 14 years old, and Bebop is guessed to currently be around 9 to 10 years old, since she claims so herself on a YouTube video.
How old are you?
9.
This whole Bebop and Bebe are being kidnapped situation takes an extremely disgusting and corrupt turn after seeing that Bebop and Bebe are affiliated with a seemingly unknown news outlet named 15 Minute News. After a quick Google search, there couldn't be any websites found that lead to a professional homepage from 15 Minute News, with the top search result being a Facebook page. After diving more deeply, you come across a website named Wonder Events, which seems to be hosting this interview. Funny thing to note is that Wonder Events has a staggering number of 33 followers on Instagram, which is an extremely small number of followers for a news outlet to have. And of course, the whole event hides behind a sneaky paywall. At first, they claimed that this interview is on February 18th to 20th, but then they delayed it to March 4th to 6th. However, it got cancelled again with an extremely implausible explanation. Due to the damage in the area from the inclement weather, we are unable to proceed with the live series this weekend. All tickets have been refunded. We will be rescheduling the event when the 15-minute news team can get back to Bebop and Bebe, as we are committed to giving them a platform to set the record straight. Somehow, the weather on this certain day and time was actually completely fine, according to the comments on a TikTok regarding the situation. I'm in Atlanta. The weather was kinda nasty yesterday, but today is actually not cold or raining. I'm confused. Even though in their message they claim that all tickets have been refunded, they strictly say in their frequently asked questions that there is no refund on ticket purchases. The only case where this contradiction seems plausible is when nobody actually bought a ticket to this event. I deeply encourage you to not buy a ticket to this event if you happen to be interested, since it will probably be delayed again, like the last 2 times, thus scamming you. Bebop and Bebe also directly brand themselves as victims of kidnapping in their trailer. If they are free to brand themselves as possible victims of human trafficking, they are obviously not being held captive somewhere. If someone was actually kidnapping them, why would they even allow Bebop and Bebe to participate in an interview about their kidnapping? This whole event is not conclusive in itself and just a cheap scam. Why would the kidnapper allow Bebop and Bebe to go on live streams and let her freely answer questions she gets in the chat? Why couldn't any person identify a possible kidnapper? The only plausible answer to these questions is that Bebop and Bebe are not kidnapped and that this is all just a dirty scam. None Nonetheless, there also have been videos of Bebop participating in various pageants, or where she was even playing football in a sports club. There has also been a video made by Bebe herself where she shows her entire family. Since it is clarified that Bebop and Bebe being victims of human trafficking is out of question, there are still some unspeakable things Bebe has done to her 9-year-old daughter. Bebop and Bebe have a huge following on a lesser known app called Likey, which basically is a TikTok ripoff. As mentioned earlier, this app is a heaven for a predator because of some very sketchy features like being unable to set an account private. Just to illustrate this, here are some very questionable comments Bebop and Bebe received on their video, where the 9-year-old Bebop was dressing up as a police officer, where she was even wearing a choker. How old is the little one? She's so cute. How old is the little one? She way too cute. It's disgusting to see that a mother would sell out her daughter in a predator paradise just to gain some short-term views and money. There is literally no sign of integrity whatsoever. On questionable accounts like these, you can never know for sure what's really going on in the background. But after collectively evaluating all the information, it seems like the account is sadly just about a mother who is exploiting a daughter for views and clout. Before you click off, remember to hit the subscribe button so we can reach our subscriber goal of 100k and can outspread the misinformation of idiotic TikTokers.